Okay, I'm about to give my top 15 albums in 2017. Okay, number 15 is Open Mike Eagle's Brick Bodies. I think Open Mike Eagle has one of the coolest flows in all of rap right now. I think his flows are really nice, really killer. I think this is a really great album. Plus, he's a Chicago guy. Gives a lot of Chicago references in here. It's Brick Bodies Kids, Brick Body Kids Still Daydream. I think it's one of the best hip hop albums to come out this year. That's why it's on my list. I think he's great flows, great storyteller. Plus, he's a Chicago guy. I'd always ride for a Chicago guy. Number 14,
Shout out.
Denzel Curry's 13 EP. Yep, shout out. Denzel Curry is my number 14 pick with 13 EP. It's a collection of just short songs, really short. It's like 5 songs on here. And I think Denzel Curry goes hard on each and every song. I think Denzel Curry, I think, is really slept on in the rap game. I think he's got really hard, aggressive bars that come at you. I think he was part of that double XL freshman class with Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, and that seems like the people that other people are talking about. When Denzel Curry is actually delivering really great fire on the projects that he's in. I loved his album Ultimate. I love that passion that he has on every track, and he delivers that here in those 5 songs that you can just consume very easily with 13. Odyssey, the Iceberg. I think Odyssey is a great lyricist. I had a really great time listening to this record a lot. I thought his what drew me to this project was the single Things, or it's a nice beat, really kind of soothing kind of beat. He comes in with a really great flow. I really enjoy this project a lot. Odyssey, again, is I think another really slept on guy. He's not really much talked about, and I really enjoyed it quite a bit. Number 12, I'm going to go with Sampha Process. I think this is a really, trying to throw off a little bit, then get more of the hip hop, because this will be probably mostly hip hop R&B list. So I'm going to throw in some little kind of electronic kind of R&B here with Sampha Process. I think his voice is really beautiful. I think it's very soothing. I think it's, this album that's perfect for sitting back, relaxing, kicking up your feet, just listening to. I think, you just kind of get entranced by his voice, which is very nice. So that's my number 12. Number 11, I'm going to go with one that was in your honorable mentions. I'm going to go with Scissors Control. I think this is one of the, really a great kind of, I wouldn't qualify it as maybe a love record, but maybe a record just about, life, just in different kind of loving situations, being in relationships, how those relationships can kind of go astray, being with different people, what different people mean to you at different times. And I think it's absolutely great. And her voice and her energy is really infectious. I mean, if you ever see her in interviews, like Scissors is one of those people just have that great vibe about her that comes through her music. And I think it shows here with Control. I think it's absolutely great. I'm going to have Run the Jewels RT3, one that you had on your list. I mean, like you said, it's Run the Jewels. They're back again for the 3rd time. Technically, does it count as a little bit of cheating because their album came out on December 24th, 2016? Yes, it is, but fuck it. It's Run the Jewels. I'm going to put it on my 2017 list. I think they're great. I think they're one of the best rap duos out here right now. One of the best rap groups out here right now. And in a field where there's a lot of great rap groups out here, Injury Reserve, Brockhampton. There's a lot of great people doing it, and they're one of the best people out here. And I love their record, Run the Jewels 3. I think it's really great. Anonymous, you're a Meshi. Again, Anonymous to me is a guy like Denzel Curry. I mean, it's a short little project, only about like 5-7 songs on here, but I think about like 5 songs. He goes hard on each and every song, delivers great bars, just fire. And plus, I always going to appreciate a rapper who throws in anime references. That's just awesome to me. Those are great nerd references. I absolutely love this project. His album cover is even, the main character from Yu Yu Hakusho is, part of the album cover, which is really cool. And I just love this project. Nice, short, something simple, just introduces you to who he is and, all the, quality he's capable of. And I think it's really great. My number 8 is Pretty Girls Like Trap Music 2. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, by 2 Chainz. This was really good. I didn't think much of 2 Chainz at all before this record. I thought this had a great vibe to it. It's a Vibe actually is one of the songs on here that's really fun. Good Drink is also a really good song. There's a lot of good rap singles in here. That's really, really great to listen to. Really great party music to listen to. And 2 Chainz really showed, what he could do on this project, and I hope he continues. I hope he keeps it up. Number 7 is JID's The Never Story. This is really great. I listened to this record a couple days ago. I was absolutely blown away. I think this guy is really great, really amazing. I think this album has passion behind it. I think the album has a lot of just great potential from him. I want to see more from him, and I didn't really know this guy until a lot of people just recommended him. Until I saw his album on a lot of people's best of list, and I'm glad I did. I think he's absolutely great. A little bit when you hear him rap, he does sound a little bit like Anderson .Paak if you do listen to him, which kind of I was like, oh wow, that's very interesting. It does sound like a little bit like Anderson .Paak, but I still think he's really great at what he does. Number 6 is Princess Nokia, 1992. Princess Nokia, a female rapper. I think she has that quality about her, like SZA, somebody who just has this weird kind of cause. She's very weird. I mean, the stuff that she talks about in this record is not something you would normally hear. I want to talk about. She talks about like her little titties and her fat belly. The fact that her growing up being a tomboy, being a goth kid, what being goth means. In a song called Goth Kid, I think is really funny, really good. And telling her stories of growing up and of living her life is just very interesting. And she just has that quality about it, is just absolutely entrancing. That's really great. And she has that just perfect New York swag because she does come from New York City. And I think, people are really sleeping on her. I think she's absolutely really good. And I fell in love with her after listening to this record. Number 5, Rhapsody's Layla's Wisdom. I think Rhapsody, another female rapper, and her and Princess Nokia, I think, when you talk about female rappers, they always disqualify them as just that. They're just these female rappers. But they're rapping, on the quality of, or even better than a lot of men in rap right now, especially Rhapsody with Layla's Wisdom. I think this is an absolutely amazing record. I think telling her story of her experiences, and also good to hear a female record, and not only talk about fucking guys and, sucking dick and, all this kind of sex stuff, just to deliver just great storytelling, great bars, and not play on that sexuality. And I think she does an amazing job. This is an amazing record. Number 4, Tyler the Creator, Scumfuck Flower Boy. Tyler the Creator really evolved with this record. I've never been too impressed by any record Tyler the Creator's ever done, like Cherry Bomb or Wolf. I mean, I've kind of like, it's whatever, it's okay. This one, I think he really showed himself to be a really great artist and what he could really do. Really a very interesting production on here. Who That Boy, very nice instrumentals. Tyler Creator really, I think, showed his potential and of how great he can really be. And I can't wait to see what more he does here. Number 3, I couldn't really pick between all the saturations. I've had to pick, maybe gun in my head, I'm going saturation 3 over all the other ones, but I'm including all the saturations on here. Is that cheating? Fuck it. It's my list. I can put whatever the fuck I want on my list. So saturation 3 plus the 1 and 2. 3, I had a really great time listening to. I think this is the best of all the saturations. Brockhampton is really amazing. First ever hip hop boy band. And I love everything they do. Jay-Z 444. It is a grown man album. Nice evolution and growth from Jay-Z, talking about, his life, where he is now in his life, and the mistakes he's made in the past. I think is very, very reflecting. And I think that, this is something that Eminem should have done with, Revival. I think, Jay-Z's 444 is actually something really amazing. And that's why it's my number 2. Just that growth you see from him is pretty good. Story of OJ. You see Kill Jay-Z. I mean, just, using his experiences in his life to make this great project. And my number 1 is Kendrick Lamar's Damn. I mean, when I do a best of list, I always go back to what projects I go back to the most on and go listen to, and that's Kendrick Lamar's Damn. I mean, from Loyalty to DNA to Humble to Element to Love to Triple X. I mean, all these songs are just amazing songs. And do I think it's one of the best of his projects? I still go that to Pimp a Butterfly. I think that one's a masterpiece. It's tough. I mean, before I had Good Kid above Damn, but this is competing with Good Kid to me. I think this is really great. I mean, has that ability, amazing ability to have great social commentary, but also still have hits that play on the radio. That's amazing. And still talk about relevant things without, I don't think he's a sellout. I mean, that's how he's kind of getting too big. I mean, people now call him a sellout. That's what happens. You get big, you get popular, people were rooting for you before. Now when you make that point, people are calling you a sellout. So yeah, that's my number one, Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Without honorable mentions, I'm gonna go with Without Warning, 21 Savage, Offset, the Metro Boomin project. I thought this was just a hard project. As somebody always likes to say, it just bumps in the whip. It's just something that you just listen to and you just can't help but feel like you want to put on a skull. Without Warning. Yeah, Without Warning. I mean, this is an album you just want to listen to with a skull cap on and some Timbs and just kind of just knock some niggas out. I mean, this is just a great record for that type of stuff. When you're in the gym, you're pumping iron. I mean, Ric Flair drip, Rap Saved Me. This is really great. Drop Top WAP, also the Gucci Mane project. Gucci Mane dropped a lot of projects this year. I thought that this one was his best. You have Met Gala on here, Bucket List, some really good, strong rapping on here. I think the quality of his other projects dropped off after this, but I think this one was really good. Also, Metro Boomin produced. I think Metro Boomin did a lot of great work this year with a lot of different artists, like 21 Savage with his project. I think he did a lot of really great work with a lot of different people. And also Migos Culture. I thought Migos Culture, for me, I was like, yeah, you got a few hits here and there. Can I listen to a whole project of you? And then with Culture, I think they did a really great job. T-Shirt, Deads, Slippery. I mean, really catchy, just great trap music. That's really fun to listen to. That's really good. And I had an amazing time listening to this. And Bad and Bougie, especially, something that just kind of swept kind of the nation for a while, especially when Donald Glover gave them a shout out I think it was the Golden Globes. They gave him a shout out for that. And then everybody just started to really, I think, more mainstream people started to catch on to Migos, which I'm happy about. I think they're a really great group. So yeah, those are my top 10, the top 15 albums of 2017, along with my honorable mentions. Hello, thanks for checking out our content. If you liked it, let us know. And if you didn't, let us know that as well. If you want to see more content, we post every Saturday on SoundCloud and YouTube at The Afternoon Tune. You can also find us through various social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all one word at The Afternoon Tune. And if you don't deal with any of that social media stuff, you can also find us through our email at theafternoontune@gmail.com. And don't forget to always stay tuned.